original name of Wynn Las Vegas was Rêve, because Mr. Wynn owns the famous Picasso painting. At a particular time, he decided he was not going to call the hotel Rêve, he was going to call it Wynn. Franco Dragone, who's the director, asked Mr. Wynn if he could use that name for the show. So that's how the show got the name of The Dream, which is the English translation of Rêve.
The inspiration behind Rêve was what a young woman can dream at. And through this little simple question, you begin to create a lot of images, and you go through her phantasm, and you create these actions between each character. You know. So the dream of a young, beautiful woman.
The reality is that there are so many people that make this show happen, and it takes a tremendous number of people backstage to do that.
My name is Dale Hurt. I'm the Operations Technical Director for the theaters at Wynn Las Vegas and Encore. My responsibility is I'm in charge of everything technical, meaning all the equipment in the theaters as well as all the crews that work in these theaters. To keep an operation like this going, it's all about communication between artistic, stage management, all the technical departments, the aquatics department, carpentry department, the audio department, lighting, rigging department, wardrobe, automation, fluid effects department, all working together, making sure that the information to do that show every night is passed out to everybody. A lot of communication. We run 7 days a week in here. Day crew gets here at 7:30 in the morning. We start going through all the equipment that's going to be used for the show that night, just to make sure that it's all working properly and it's all safe. Then usually in the afternoon, we start rehearsing with the performers that come in, because the performers rehearse 3 to 4 days a week in here as well.
So we're going to do that first. I would like to have to do costume change. My name is Brian Burke. I'm the artistic director of Rêve, and my responsibility overall is to direct and integrate and implement all creative show changes and oversee all of the direction of the show. A typical day is usually around 1 or 2 o'clock, coming in for rehearsals, and primarily where my rehearsals would be to, like today for example, we're working on integrating new elements into one section of the show, some new choreography for the synchronized swimmers, which has some additional music from the band. We're also working on new costumes right now and new lighting. Once we finish our rehearsals on stage, it's time for us to hand over the stage to the show crew.
At 4:30, they start presetting for the shows that night. By 5 o'clock, we start presetting the fire effect, the tree, and the ceiling effects. As soon as we get done with that, the audio department takes over. They pre-check their systems with the band to make sure all the instruments are working properly. The communication throughout the audio system is working.
And in the meantime, what's happening is that we have a VIP circle in the theater where there's the guests are served champagne and strawberries and stuff like that. So at about 6:15, we open up the house to our guests, and then we do a show at 7 o'clock. And then at 9:30, we run another show.
Everybody is really proud of the show and proud to work on a show of this caliber and excellence and artistry.
What it takes every night is a dedicated bunch of individuals who are focused primarily on safety and in making sure that whatever bumps there are along the way for the show, and every night there are technical issues, there always are, that we give the audience as much a flawless performances as possible.
Everybody here is dug in and worked as hard as they can to take this show where it's at right now. It's one of the best, if not the best show in Las Vegas.